Alrighty, so we have made it to Aries now. Oh, my babies. I love my Aries, y'all. I love all my fire signs, actually. We are very spicy. Yeah, I like that word. I like that word. That's probably the best word to describe it. Let's see what we got popping out. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands, love her. Then we have the Five of Cups, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So that's awesome. Actually, the Queen of Wands is really, really positive. That is one of my favorite cards. That is like you being very much in command of your spirit, very much in flow with your kind of life's purpose as well. The Queen of Wands is wands in general is a suite of inspiration, is a suite of action as well. So you being having this energy of the Queen of Wands says that you're not just suited for leadership in the role that you're taking on or in the life path that you're doing, but you are actually you're ideal, you're balanced and fair, you have the emotional stuff in check, and you really are just spirit-led, and that spirit-led is taking you very far. This is where you need to be. This is your wheelhouse. You need to stay, whatever you're doing that's got your spirit motivated right now, whatever you're doing that's turning your engines going, that's where you need to be focused, because this is where you're getting this kind of rev up of energy from. This real Queen of Wands energy is exactly what you want as a fire sign to be popping up in your energy, in your reading, because this is who you are already. You're already a fire. You're already, bringing forth that passion and inspiration, but you want it to be checked and balanced, like a queen, graceful, right? I do see the Five of Cups coming up. So this year is going to probably be a year of some loss. You are going to probably lose something very important to you. I would say, because we have more cups in this reading than anything, I would say it's going to be relationships that are going to suffer the most. The fact that they are, the fact that I'm reading from this deck in general, I'm going to say it's probably friends you're going to be losing the most, but they're going to be really close friends. They're going to be people that you've had around for a while. So it's going to hurt. It's going to be very painful. Nobody wants to lose anybody. I would say that a lot of you probably are going to be coming around to your Saturn's return. Also, a lot of people coming into their late 20s, early 30s are going to be going through that Saturn's return period. And that's just what it is. It's about cutting out the toxic and starting anew. It's about realizing that a lot of the people and the friends that you have entered into this kind of friendship contract with, you set the terms under duress. You set the terms under trauma. You set the terms based on somebody that you used to be. I had to realize a lot of the friends and connections that I made in my youth were made out of shared trauma. We all either had like a latchkey kid, single mom, very kind of sheltered experience, and then we all met up in our high school days and got really close, just because we had the same amount of free time, the same, schedules. We were all at the same school. Our moms would have kind of the same work schedule. So these kind of things are not terrible reasons to bond with people and become friends with people, or to even link up with people. But in the long run, they're not positive things. We didn't get together because we had similar interest, or because we were all working towards a goal, or because we were all, just for any other positive reason. You know what I mean? We were all kind of attracted towards creating something, like these are the reasons you want to come together for people, with people, and not out of any sort of trauma bonding or any sort of, we've been through this kind of feeling. That's not why you want to bond with people. So I do want to say at the last place, we have the Ten of Cups. So whoever you're losing, they're not going to affect your outcome. You're still going to receive all 10 cups in your life. You're still going to receive the blessing. You're still going to get to the end and make it to the reward. The suite of cups, all the suites are a journey from 1 to 10, and you progress through each of these houses. The cups is emotions, wands is your kind of spirit life, your pentacles is your money and your material life, your body as well, and then you have air, which is kind of your thought pattern and your thought life. And every time you're going to get to 10. Now, whether you get to 10 and it's good or you get to 10 and it's bad, it depends. But you're going to get to 10 and complete the journey. And so, really, as we read these cards, we're trying to find out any blocks to us getting to our complete ultimate success and to our completed journey for each of those different aspects of us. And here, Spirit is just encouraging you to say, you have the balanced mind, you have the balanced ideology, you are spirit driven, yes, you are intuitive, yes, you are passionate, yes, and in all the right ways, okay? So this loss that you're going to go through this year in 2022, it really is for your own good. It really is for your highest benefit. It is what is necessary for the queen to continue being the queen, for the queen to continue to evolve in grace, for the leader to stay on their throne. You're going to have to go through this, but it's going to be okay in the end, okay? You're going to reach your 10 of cups. You're going to have your happily ever after. Everything is going to work out. Everything. You're going to receive all of the love and the relationships that you have longed for, okay, and that you're desiring. So don't worry about the struggles that may come, the loss that may come. The growth is worth it. All right. Love you, Aries. Keep up that, intuitive action, that inspired action. Let me give you guys one of these sacred self-care oracle cards for the year. Again, self-care is the way out. That is my number one saying to myself. And it really applies to everything. It applies to depression. It applies to decision making. It applies to everything, okay? So self-care is the way out. And for you guys, you guys are being encouraged to connect with some crystals. So whether you are a novice or you are well versed in the crystals, this is your sign to go deeper. Okay, so if you're someone who does not know anything about crystals, I would start with one of the most common stones, which is amethyst. Let me see, do I have any amethyst here? Cards flying all out. No, it's a little purple stone, and it's really, really common, but it is probably one of the easiest stones to connect to because it's so well understood and its uses are so often communicated that I think it holds a very powerful healing energy. It's also one of the oldest stones that's been in use. So the energy behind amethyst is extremely strong and extremely healing. It's also going to open you up in a lot of like your chakras, so you're going to be kind of encouraged to continue the healing path a little bit more. I would say it's kind of like a gateway drug to healing, okay? And so I would encourage you to start with that. And then always rose quartz. If you're afraid to go straight for the healing with the amethyst, because it is going to cause you to grow, right? If you're afraid to jump right into healing, rose quartz. Rose quartz is extremely healing as well, but it is very subtle and can be a little bit more let me think of the word. I don't want to say compassionate because healing is healing, baby, but it's a little more gentle on the self. So this is the self-love stone. This is the love stone in general, but extremely good for self-love. So if you're not yet ready to heal, this is the self-love stone that's going to get you to love yourself enough to heal, okay? And if you're ready to do both at the same time, you are going to be immensely amazed at how well these crystals can aid you on your spiritual, mental, even physical healing journey. I could go on and on about the crystals. We can have another whole video about that, but you are being encouraged, Aries, to connect with the crystals, okay? You are not going to be disappointed. One of the easiest ways to connect with them is to just carry them in like on your person. So women, stick it in your bra, right near your heart chakra. It's going to really be connected to the energies in your pockets as well, as long as it's on you. And then also I would say meditating with them If you're not yet ready to meditate, hit me up. I do meditation counseling as well. But meditating with the crystals is probably the most amazing, like intuitive leveling up experience you can have. One day I have to give you guys the rundown on my experience with this crystal right here, this skull, this amethyst crystal skull. This is the amethyst. And the intuitive messages that I got just through meditating with this. So yeah, crystals are super amazing, and you guys are ready to level up your crystal life. All right, Aries, keep in mind, you're still on your way to your 10 cups. Nothing is gonna stop that. And this year is still gonna be a blissful year, ignited and full of your passions and interest and intuition. So be strong and go forward with love.